Hey guys, welcome to Pull Time with Ryan. Thank you for joining us today. We have some pulls to do, and we also are preparing for a potential ice storm hitting Texas this weekend. So this week's going to be all about preparing and making sure that we're protecting the equipment and all the piping and stuff. So that's what's in store for Pull Time with Ryan this week. So come along with us. Let's get this done. All right, so we're on to our next swimming pool. You know, at that last pool, I looked at the irrigation box and it was still on run. And I checked the main, it was still turned on. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and winterize this. And I texted the customer and I said, hey, made sure your freeze protection was on, and went ahead and winterized your irrigation system. And the customer was like, wow, our mowing company didn't winterize the irrigation system. And I said, most of the time they won't unless you request it or, you know, tell them about it. So usually on irrigation winterizations, I only charge about $20-25, but they're out of state, and I was like, you know, since I was there checking and making sure everything was good, no charge. So they allow me to film for YouTube and Facebook. So and they've tipped me pretty good. So just decided, hey, do something nice for somebody and just take care of the customer, you know, and it works out in the end. So anyways, we're heading on to this next pool. We'll film and make sure everything's good to go. We do have a winter storm coming this weekend. Whether it pans out to be an ice storm and really cold is up in the air, but at least we're prepared and ready for worst case scenario. So that's the key, staying ahead of the weather. We've been through bad storms before and had to deal with a lot of damage, and I'm trying to prevent damage to the customers and making my job easier too. So that's what it's all about, guys. Staying ahead of the weather and working smart and trying to prevent as much damage as possible. So if they lose power and the equipment freezes up, then it's not our fault. But if they have power and it freezes up, then yes, we failed to do our jobs. So anyhow, we are pretty close to this pool, and we'll see you at the pool. Everybody's got a douchebag in their town. Alright, so this one was a little bit low. Had some leaves in it, and I needed to check freeze protection. And it's on. This will lock when it gets down to 33.